Hello everyone, my name is Harry and welcome to Weird People on the Internet. Today I'm going to be talking about a community known as the Plushification community, and if you've never heard of them before and don't know what they are, don't worry, I'll describe them as the video goes on. Unfortunately, this video won't be as long as my Vor community video because I did try and get in contact with the community itself like I did in that video with the Vor, but nobody actually got back to me, unfortunately, so I've kind of just given up on that and I've just kind of moved on and I'm just going to try and make this video. So it won't be as long, unfortunately. It may not be as detailed as the Vor community video, but I'm still going to try and make it work. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you don't, dislike the video and leave some feedback in the comment section. I'm always open to feedback. I'm always trying to improve these sort of videos because these are new to me. I'm still not used to making these sort of videos, so any feedback is helpful. So yeah, let's jump into the video, shall we? So I think the first thing I need to go over is what this community is all about, what this community is attracted to and interested in. Um, they're pretty much interested in the idea of being turned into a plushie. It's quite self-explanatory, so they like the idea of being turned into like a little bear or any sort of animal, any plushie you can really think of. But there are also other people that are interested in the idea of being in a suit, like more of a life-size plushie. So does that sound familiar? Yes, it sounds like the furry community. No surprise there, really. It seems like the furry community is attached to the majority of the online communities nowadays. So, yeah. But also there are a few people, I'm not going to say all because it's not true. There are the tame people that, like I said, are interested in being turned into plushies. But then there are the other people that like the idea of being either forced into a plush outfit or forced into being a plushie or forcing other people to be in a plushie suit or being a small plushy bear. It's weird, and that's probably the weirdest side of the community. Like I said, there's a tame one where people want to willingly be in the suits or willingly turned into a plush, and then there's the other people that want to force other people into doing it. But some of the images I've seen, I think what I need to go over quick though, compared to the Vor community, this community is not active at all, really. Well, I say that there are like a few thousand people active on DeviantArt, but compared to the Vor community, which was on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, this community, the plushification community, is only on Reddit and DeviantArt. They're not active on Instagram pretty much at all. They're not on YouTube pretty much at all, and they're not on Facebook either. They're not on TikTok also, but DeviantArt and Reddit is where this community is mainly active on. So we'll look on both of those. But of course, this is a fetish at the end of the day, so it's going to be not safe for work, NSFW. Um, so of course, what I can and cannot show, we're gonna have to see as the video goes on. I'll probably have to blur some stuff out, but yeah, we'll look at some of the more tamer stuff. I will say, I did check on Twitter. Notice how I didn't say Twitter. I did go on Twitter, and I was extremely grossed out. The stuff, the stuff I saw. I'm not going to go on Twitter at all in this video. If you want to go and see it yourself, go ahead. Um, write plushification, you'll find it pretty easily, but I am not going on there in this video for obvious reasons. But the stuff I saw in there was disgusting, gross, and I do not ever want to see it again, and my Twitter history is probably ruined because of it. But yes, we're going to look on DeviantArt now, and then we'll look on Reddit. But there we go. If you want to look on Twitter for the community, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but I've warned you. So yeah, let's go. So here we have a plushification image with the caption of Plushomatic 5000. And then there's a description saying, once the magic stuffing takes over their brains, they realize being plushified isn't so bad. In fact, they need to find more people to share the magic of plushification with. So here it seems to have, we have some victims, we have some people that have been forcefully stuffed with the magic stuffing, and they have been turned into life-size plushies, and they look incredibly creepy, in my opinion. So this seems to be a more tame one, actually. I say that, yes, it's quite horrific if you think about it, being forcefully stuffed with some magic stuffing. That does not sound good at all. Yes, although it sounds bad and the image may look a bit off, it really isn't that bad compared to other stuff I've seen in this community, actually. Here we have another one. Plushomatic 5000 plush mouse. If we click on it, so we have a woman, seems to be in a machine, and she is slowly turning into a plush mouse. The stuffing is being put inside of her, and she is turning grey. And then the end product is a life-size plushed mouse. Okay. That is lovely. A continuation showing the plushification process in action. Right, so this is when I was talking about, okay, I know I said the previous image was tame, which it is really, all things considered, but I did say that at the start of the video, the weirder people in this community are the ones who are forcing other people to become a plushie, and this is exactly this is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so we have victims here, or in this case a victim, being forcefully stuffed with magic stuffing, and forcefully against their will being turned into a life-size mouse plush. Okay, here we have another one, another forced one. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. I can't seem to find the tamer ones. Okay, I swear down, the other day when I was looking up this community, I did find, I say cute, but I found just people like, being like shot by some sort of laser and then being turned into like a little teddy bear. Not this. This is another forced one. Okay, so we have what looks like a woman pushing another woman into the machine, and then the woman is then turning into, I don't know what animal that is. Is that a kangaroo? I don't know, but there's a bear on the side, on the left side as well. So I take everything I said back about it being tame, because this is not tame at all, really. It is people being forced. By the way, that woman, the one in the green top, she's been like turned into a plushie like 3 times now. What does she do? Does she like just become a plushie and then take the plushie suit off and then they force her back into the machine? Okay. The line is up and running. Wonder what kind of plushie the girl on the right will end up as. So this comment has freaked me out a little bit, so I'll blur their name, but it was made in December 26th of 2020. Inside everyone is a plush that is just waiting to be stuffed. Indeed there is, even if they don't know it. Well, I am going to make sure I am safe for the rest of my life now. So we have another one here, Fuzz Puppy and Baby Fat. So somebody has used magic to turn somebody else into a dog, because that is definitely not a normal dog, because it has a human face. This was based on a story I read ages ago about a girl who used a magic stone to slowly turn her roommate into a plush toy dog as revenge for her accidentally destroying a favourite plush toy dog from her child named Fuzz Puppy. The story also implied that she was going to turn her other roommate into a baby doll she had named Baby Fat as her lust for power grew. It was a good one, but I seem to remember it was unfinished, and I don't remember where I actually read it. Anyways, I commissioned... Right, there seems to be something with this Kaio person, because they're in every single description. It's like a ringleader just running it all. Right, this will be the last one we look on DeviantArt, and then we're moving to Reddit. Totally Spies. Now, let's get the context of this image. Greetings, okay, well, that doesn't give context at all. But it seems to be like a spy is being turned into a plush. I don't know what benefit that would really give at the end of the day. I mean, if you're turning a spy into a plush for them to join your team, it seems to be, it kind of takes their spy abilities away from them, and it just turns them into a big bear rabbit thing. Oh, I don't know. I think the thing we need to keep in mind here it's not their fault. I think sometimes you need to question what they were shown when they were younger in order to make them interested in this. But again, it still is not their fault. But it's weird nonetheless, and my opinion of it being weird is not going to change. I can tell you that much. So now we are on the greatest app of our generation, Reddit. Here we have r/furry, TF, Plushification. They're all blurred for a reason, so I'm really not I'm really not going to unblur them. But they're all NSFW, bunny suit, mishap. They're all Plushification. Right, well, this one is a weird one, isn't it? Sex doll / Plushification TF turned into a sex doll by her fiance and then turned into a plushie herself to go unnoticed and run away with unexpected side effects. What? Plushification, dollification, objectification, inanimate TF. I want to become something I'm not, but something I should be, something to be used and discarded. Can you make that happen? And this is by user hypnotized Eden. Huh. r/dirty pen pals, plushification, dollification, objectification, inanimate TF. I want to become something I'm not. Oh, it's the same person saying it in. Okay. Squirrel plush. Right, I'm interested to see what this one comment is. Source, DeviantArt. Okay, they're all from DeviantArt. Okay. Lovingly turn me into a plushie. Tell me I'm cute. And optionally use me to get up. Nullification. That's a new one. UK plush looking for people into plushification who want to own their own living plushie. That's from the UK as well. Nice. Okay, UK plush looking for dominance or play partners into plushification. Okay, now we're getting into like the dark bits. A story, a girl and her teddy, plushification, girl into teddy, 3,000 words. DeviantArt, bloody hell. Another Pokemon one. Okay. Another Pokemon one. Oh lord, another Pokemon one. Okay, Pokemon one again. Right, I get it. Yeah, people really want to be turned into a Pokemon plush, don't they? Okay. I think that's enough of Reddit. Okay. That was yeah, like I said, all of these are blurred for a reason. I haven't blurred them. They have, the people that have put them on here, and I'm not going to bother unblurring them for you guys. If you really want to go and check them out, go on Plushification on Reddit. If you really want to. An important thing to point out is the fact that this community is attached to other communities. More noticeably, as you just saw on Reddit when we were looking through that, is the furry community, which is no surprise to me, and I'm not really shocked about it. I mean, these people are interested in being turned into plush animals at the end of the day, so it really doesn't surprise me at all. And the furry community is attached to the majority of online communities nowadays, and that's a fact. But I think the interesting communities this community is attached to is the objectification community and the dollification community. So these are two communities I'd never heard of before looking into this, and they're two ones that interest me to an extent. I think I'll briefly go over them quickly. The dollification community, from what I've seen, is literally just the same thing as this, but the idea of being turning into a doll instead of being turned into a plushy animal. And then the objectification community is the idea of being turned into an object that is to be used. That is all I'll say. Or like, or in a more tamer way, an object that is just to be placed somewhere. There we go. I think that's I think that's a better way of putting it. But also another community is the inanimate. I hope I said that right. But that community is also interesting. That's the idea of being turning into an object that can't move and can't do anything. And I think people are interested in that because they are interested in being turned into an inanimate object that is to be used and can't do anything about it. I won't say any more. I was going to do a video about those communities instead of this one, but I decided to do this one instead because from what I saw, from what I'd seen, only a few days ago, this community was a much more tamer, but for some odd reason, I couldn't really find the more innocent. I say that very, very loosely. The more innocent pictures on DeviantArt and Reddit that I saw a few days ago. Um, I found the more darker ones, I should say, which is yeah, but I'm not going on Twitter at all. I said at the start of the video, Twitter's the worst place. I am not going on there. I think I've seen enough for today's video. So, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike and leave a comment on why you didn't really enjoy the video that much. Any feedback is much appreciated as these videos are still so new to me. I started this channel in 2016 thinking I'll just upload gaming videos every single day, but here I am making videos about weird people on the internet. But I enjoy making them, mainly because I like putting the effort in, it keeps me busy, and it's also just interesting to look at these communities that not a lot of people may know about, and it's just very, very fun to make. Although the stuff I see in these communities may be a bit off, I like actually producing the videos, if that makes sense. My socials will be down in the description if you want to go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok if you care about that app. But yeah, my name was HaloHarry. Hopefully I can catch you in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.